After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine and you want me only. After you've gone away.
Any post for me?
Dad, you don't officially live here.
Well, I used to.
Okay, well, there's something for the occupier. Do you want that?
I'll take whatever I can get. Good Lord! They've opened a new pizza place. It's just what we need. How nice of them to write to me about it. What have you got?
Oh, just a postcard from Mum.
Oh. What's it say?
Usual. You know.
Molly, I can take it. Thank you. Bunny bird says, Africa's very hot. Hope it's not too grim at home without us. Love, Mum and Howard. Grim? Without us? Love, Mum and Howard?
Oh, you missed out at home.
Bloody cheek! We're doing all right without her, aren't we?
Suppose so.
What do you mean, suppose so?
Well, could be better.
Better? How? Tell me how I can make it better and I will. I'll fix it. But when you're older, I want you to look back on the time I was in charge and think, those were the happiest days of my life.
Could we have a party?
No.
But Dad, we haven't had a party for 2 whole years.
Since the pizza party that turned into the emergency services theme night.
You know about that.
It was on the news. Your mum does tell me about some things, you know, especially if there's a bill involved.
Please, it would cheer us up. Just a few hours this weekend, where we can forget that our mummy's not here. And remember what a wonderful, wonderful dad you are.
You think I'm falling for that?
I'm hoping.
OK, just a small party.
Oh, Daddy, thank you. You are great.
Oh, great. What happened to wonderful, wonderful?
Party's on.
So, a party?
Yeah, a small one.
And what will we do about Gran?
Well, I just won't tell her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a plan. Because, of course, it's not like Gran to turn up any time she wants to, unannounced.
Oh, you're right. It's like the Luftwaffe without the sirens.
Some party that'd be, eh? Gran there, in a tiara, passing round the twiglets and the pamphlets on the prevention of STDs. It could just work.
Well, you have to think of a way to keep her out of the house that night, won't you?
Well, why me? You're the people person, Dad.
Your grandmother is not people. What we need is a horse whisperer.
OK. How about this? We kidnap her, bag over the head, back of the van.
Stupid idea. Like the image, but stupid idea.
Buckle up, I'm just getting started. What about we tell her she's won a 3-day pass to the Guernsey Tomato Museum?
OK, Alex. Let's make an A list of suggestions and a B list. Now, I'm putting yours on the B list, and then you're eating it.
OK, I tried. It's up to you now, big man.
You're letting your kids have a rave.
It's not a rave, it's a small party.
Oh, that's how they all start. A small party. Yes, then they start texting each other. It gets on the internet. And before you know it, every crusty in South London is pushing through your door. Their glow sticks and whistles. Their dogs on strings.
Sounds wicked.
You always have to look on the dark side.
That's the bright side. Wait till the police arrive.
I'll take my chances. If it makes my kids happy, they can have a party.
Oh, party? Where and when?
Jimmy's on Friday. He's letting his kids have a party.
There's going to be whistles.
You're such a great dad.
See?
Teenage parties. Oh, yeah. I remember my 16th. Everyone all dressed up, dancing, sex on my parents' bed. It was so easy to wind up.
So your mother-in-law has agreed to this?
I don't need Diana's approval. These are my children. This is my house, my decision.
You haven't told her.
I'm not an idiot. It's Got to think of a way of keeping Diana out of the house.
Oh, intriguing. So what's your plan?
Well, it's early days yet, but I was thinking kidnap her, bag over the head, back of the van.
Sounds like our first date.
Well, I don't have a clue.
Again, like our first date. Well, look, now, if you want to make sure she doesn't come round, you've got to keep her away for the whole evening. Take her out for dinner.
Are you insane?
Says the man who's letting his kids have a rave.
It's not a rave.
Come on, Jimmy. There's some things you've got to do. Just hold your nose and get on with it.
Like your first date? Just trying to join in.
Aren't you doing your homework?
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Really? While you're watching TV?
I'm multitasking.
Oh, you poor dear. Let me lighten your workload.
If I was at Open University, I could watch TV and learn, or if I was doing media studies, but no, you never let me do that.
Who's Josh?
Grant!
Oh, sorry, not Josh. Rather, Josh.
That's my history notebook, and it's private.
I don't remember a Josh in the Russian Revolution. Oh, that's right. He was a comrade of Lenin. That takes me back. Writing boys' names over and over again when I fancied them.
I do not fancy Josh.
Well, of course, you're not going to admit to it. I understand that. I used to advise your mother about boys all the time.
Yeah, but did she listen?
Of course not. She married your father. So this Josh, is he a man with a van?
Yeah, thanks for the help, Gran, but I'm trying to do my homework.
All right, you don't want to speak about it now? I'm around all weekend. You don't have anything else on, do you?
Okay, I'll tell you now. Josh is just this boy I like in Alex's class, but he keeps blowing hot and cold.
Assuming that's not a euphemism for a sex act. What I'm saying is, just because he's a boy, you don't have to play silly games. Teenage boys are... What's the best way to put this? Well, they're either monkeys or dogs. Either playing with themselves or trying to hump your leg. I just mean they have their own agendas. But we don't have to play along with them. Just remain dignified and aloof. Just be yourself.
But that isn't me, that's you.
Even better.
Great advice, Gran.
I'm home. Good to see you too, love.
James,
Diana, hi. I wanted a word.
do you have to wash your hands in the sink?
Well, unless you can figure out how a decorator is supposed to get through a day's work without getting paint on his hands.
Be neater? Use gloves? Become a lawyer?
It was a rhetorical question.
I think you'll find it was dependent clause of a conditional sentence.
Oh, we don't have chats like this nearly enough. We must do this more often.
Right.
In fact, why don't we go out for dinner on Friday night? Have a chat about the kids.
But why can't we chat about the kids now?
Well, then we wouldn't have anything to talk about over dinner.
But then we wouldn't have to go out for dinner.
Exactly.
What's going on?
Oh, come on, Diana. For the kids. My treat. You choose the restaurant.
I don't know if I know anywhere in your price range. And if I did, I wouldn't want to eat there.
You choose somewhere special. Somewhere without fluorescent lighting, if you like.
Oh, I see.
What?
Please, do you think I was born yesterday?
Definitely not.
I know what you're doing.
You do?
Yes, I can see you realise you need my guidance.
You're right, Diana. I really do. We're in this together, aren't we? We're a team.
All right, I'll come. But if you ask for brown sauce, I'm walking out.
So, you and my old pal Josh, eh? Ring-a-ding-ding.
Alex, you were eavesdropping.
No, I just looked in your history notebook like everyone else.
God, do you think that was any book in the house? Anyway, I don't fancy Josh. Just when I'm bored.
So, you won't mind if I cross him off my party list, then?
Let me see that.
Only if I can see who you're inviting. Your list of friends is longer than mine.
Well, duh.
I don't see Wendy here.
Wendy? God no, she's too embarrassing. She gets tanked up on cider, throws up, and then snogs every guy in sight.
Really? I had no idea.
Are you inviting Josh or not?
Maybe not. If you want to get inside the castle, you've got to be nice to the gatekeeper.
Okay, I'll trade you. Josh for Woodpecker Wendy.
Done. And there is just one other little thing.
Alex, we are not having a theme for our party.
Oh, go on, a tiny little theme.
No! Fancy dress is childish, stupid and pathetic.
And what's the downside?
Alex, everyone's going to be here soon. Come and help.
I'm helping. I'm making a playlist. Let's see, we've got some Kaiser Chiefs, some Killers, bit of Beyonce, followed by a blast of Teach Yourself Spanish. Crunky.
Ta-da!
What is that?
Nothing says party like a cheesy pineapple hedgehog.
No, you mean nothing says grotty 70s wife swap.
Excuse me, this is my speciality. I spent 2 hours working on this. Then I found the tin opener.
I think it's great, Dad. I mean, where else do you find two of the principal food groups in the form of an insectivore?
Well, I just hope there's going to be enough to go around, otherwise there's going to be a riot. Do you know what we used to do at parties when I was your age?
Hide from the Vikings?
Look, Dad, you don't have to help. It's enough you just keeping Gran away.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate my efforts. I feel like I'm going out there and drawing fire for you kids, possibly even taking a bullet.
You're only having dinner with Gran.
Do you want to do it?
Nah, it's all right.
Adieu, mon capitaine. We will never forget your sacrifice. Come, let me kiss you and buff the chicks.
Get away from me.
Bye, Dad. We will be fine.
Now, look, I'm not going far, so I don't want to hear sirens, see flashing blue lights, or come back to an empty shell. I'm trusting you both not to let me down, right?
Right.
You won't regret this.
And I want no smoking of any kind. No drinking and no dogs on strings. And if anyone wants to be sick, they can save it for the bus home.
Okay, fine. No need to hurry back.
And don't play any of my CDs.
What? No meatloaf? Oh, we're going to have to cancel the party.
And you use the bedrooms only for what they were intended. Coats.
Hi, Josh. Fancy seeing you here.
I'm Molly.
Hi, Bradley. Alex! You told him it was fancy dress, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now you get away with that.
Just take my wrap.
Very well, madam.
Good evening, madam. Good evening, sir.
Thank you. Now, let's have a look.
God, have you seen the prices?
Yes, I have been here before, and I'd like to think I could come here again. Don't show me up, Jimmy.
How could I show you up? Bloody hell.
Like that. Look, I'll pay.
No, Diana, it was my idea. Don't stint yourself, you just order whatever you like. Then when the bill comes, I'll hide in the sweet trolley, you can push.
The insalata tricolore is very good.
Hey?
Insalata tricolore.
Yes, brilliant player.
Look, I'll order for us both.
Hold on. Seared Cornish mackerel served on a spond of horseradish. A spond? They've just made that word up.
No, they haven't.
All right, then. What is a spond?
Well, I think it means the horseradish is presented in a sort of spondle fashion.
You don't know either, do you?
Let's get some drinks.
Mi paella está demasiado picante. My paella is too spicy.
So, Wendy, did you bring any cider?
No, I've decided I don't need drink to have a good time.
Don't you?
No, I changed. No more drinking or throwing up for me.
Oh. Right. I don't suppose you're still a snogger.
Oh, yeah.
So, James, about the children.
What about them?
Well, that's why we're here, isn't it?
Oh, right. Yes. Well,
Is it Molly?
yeah, if you like. Yes, it's Molly. She misses her mum. She had a postcard from her and Howard this morning. Oh, she does not like Howard. Oh, no. Does not like Howard at all. No.
Why, what did she say?
Well, she didn't actually say anything, but I could tell. Paternal instinct. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Really? Oh, I see. You and him.
Shh! Can't notice me. He said he was in Harrogate.
Well, there's more to you than meets the eye.
Well, I wish I could say the same. Now drop it.
You sly old bird. Those nights when I thought you were hitting the sherry all alone and you were out on the tiles with a silver fox.
Oh, shock, horror. Jimmy Venables doesn't know all the details of his mother-in-law's private life.
Is he a teacher too?
Chemistry.
Undoubtedly, but is he a teacher? Di's got a boyfriend.
Jimmy, A, I'm not accountable to you, and B, Lawrence...
Lawrence?
Lawrence is not my boyfriend.
Come on.
There's nothing between him and me. We just have sex.
Josh hasn't shown up yet.
Well, how can you tell?
Ellie, Josh wouldn't be in fancy dress. He's the only non-geeky friend Alex has got.
Molly?
Oh, hi, Josh. Wow, you look great.
Look, the waiter won't come until you close the menu.
What's he doing now? Go on, look. But don't look.
Oh, Diana, I'm starving. That spond is starting to sound pretty tasty. Please, can we order?
No, keep spying.
All right. He's reading the menu.
And now?
We're still reading the menu. Oh, no, wait.
What?
He's taken a sip of water.
Oh, stop it. What now?
Well, it's just the same old thing, you know, menu, sip, menu, sip. Come on, let's order.
Something's happened, hasn't it? I can tell.
Yes, he's taken a breadstick.
Oh, you're useless. I want something doing. I see.
Diana, there's bound to be a simple explanation. That's probably his daughter.
Jimmy, I'm fine. I'm an adult. He's with another woman.
Not necessarily. Loads of blokes wear dresses these days.
Just so we don't waste another 20 minutes, I'm wearing a sports bra.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I need a cider.
Oh!
Well, let's just leave.
Absolutely not. I introduced him to this restaurant. This is my restaurant. I was here first.
It's not the Middle East, Diana. Come on.
Sit down.
Diana.
God, now he's seen me.
Don't blame me. I'm not the shouty one.
Hello, Lawrence.
What are you doing here?
I see you brought a little friend. I didn't realise they did a kiddies menu.
Come on, Diana, you're the one that doesn't believe in exclusive relationships.
What?
Oh, Lawrence, let me introduce you to my young friend, Dirk.
Dirk.
Really, Diana, you and... it's not you.
Well, maybe you don't know me. Dirk and I are very hot. Come here, tiger.
Please.
Oh, come on there, babe. We're amongst friends. Let's get out of here. Hot lips.
Yes, let's. Your place or mine? Good night.
Are things not to your satisfaction?
Our satisfaction lies elsewhere.
Shame you didn't do that earlier.
Oh, ha ha, cheeky lout. Did you see the expression on his face?
No, we're not such a bad team.
No, you're right. But don't you ever kiss me again.
Ow!
And thank you.
Diana, I said you don't need to drop me at home.
I just want to make sure I've got your agreement that we're never mentioning this again.
Don't worry. My lips are sealed.
Shame you didn't do that earlier.
Bye.
Molly? They're back! Code red! Code red!
Bye, Diana.
Is that a prawn?
Good night, Mr. Venables.
Night.
Okay. What's going on?
I don't know. I was with you.
They're having a party.
A party? No. How could they? How dare they? They're little scamps.
Molly? Alex? Molly?
Hi, Gran. Just making coffee. Do you want, Mum?
What's going on?
Don't know what you mean.
Did someone leave this house dressed as a prawn?
Just some guy collecting for the London to Brighton Shellfish Fun Run. So, how was your dinner?
Nothing happened.
Fine. Well, it was totally boring here too.
What are these?
Prawn crackers For the Save the Shellfish campaign.
And what's this poor, unfortunate creature?
It's a cheesy pineapple hedgehog.
Dad made it for my dinner. It's my favourite.
Yes. And it tastes as good as it looks.
Not as bad, actually.
Unless you're lactose intolerant, but I know you're fairly broad-minded in most things. Why don't you try some? Just one spine.
Oh, for God's sake, how stupid do you think I am? Alex! I'm a teacher. I know the smell of teenage boy. In here, now. Dear, dear, dear. I'm very disappointed in all of you. You've not only let me down, you've let yourselves down. And equally dispiriting, you've conspired and colluded behind my back.
Dad said we could have a party.
This is not only just about a party, this is about trust.
But Gran...
Oh, Alex, go up and change. I can't upbraid a lobster.
Don't say we could have a party.
Sorry, I panicked.
If we're going to survive as a family till your mother gets back, we can't keep secrets from each other. I thought we were a team.
I know how you feel, Diana. I just didn't want any trouble.
Oh, that's typical, isn't it? Jimmy Venables, always taking the easy way out.
OK. Yeah, you're right. OK, so I do always take the easy way out. I try and do the right thing, but somehow I always end up paying lip service, if you know what I mean. So you're right, Diana. What you just said has been the slap in the face I needed.
You know, perhaps I was overreacting. It was just a party.
Do you think?
Subject closed.
OK. Good night, Molly.
Night.
Night, Diana. Lock up when you go.
After you've gone and left me crying, after you've gone, there's no denying. Someday when you grow lonely, your heart will break like mine, for you want me only. After you've gone away.